All right. Likutei Moharan. Today we start Be'ezer Hashem. We start Torah Zayin, teaching number 7. L'shon Rabbeinu Zichron Livrocha. This Torah is precision. So Nosson got it written down. Every letter is counted. So first Rabbeinu starts with the pasuk Ve'ela mishpatim shatosim lifneim. These are the mishpatim. These are the rules, the laws that you should put before them. With this particular pasuk, V'amu Chachamenu Zichron in Maseches Kiddushin, from the fact that it says lifneim, these are the laws that you put before them. Bishon Rabin. Plural. He says, we darshan hushvu ish ish, that man and woman, males and females, are equal to these laws, to all the dinim of the Torah. Even though when it comes to mitzvahs, there are differences, because women are parted from mitzvahs that are time dependent. That depend upon changing of times. Nevertheless, when it has to do with the din of dinim, like mommonness, like money matters, whatever it is, they're totally equal between men and women. The Hisa, and it is said also in the Mechilta on this pasuk, is it possible that the Talmidim, the students, would just learn and don't understand? You're supposed to in other words, as they say, lack of knowledge of the law, does not pater you from blah blah, whatever it is that they have, all those disclaimers, what's it called? Not knowing the law doesn't exempt you from whatever. But over here, in other words, the fact that it's don't leave it a dry law on the book. Is it possible Talmidim will learn and don't understand? Talmud Loimer, that what you need to learn from this, Asher Tasim Lifneim, you should put before them. Achem Lifneim Kishulchan Aruch, set it before them like a set table. That's why, of course, Rabbi Yosef Karo, wrote, when he put all the halachas of the Torah together, what do they call it? Shulchan Aruch, a set table. So that you're able to consume. It's not enough to say the Talmidim Divrei Torah, but you have to put and edit the things before them in such a way that they'll understand. And the end of the Maimon, the learner of the Torah will understand what Chazal were actually alluding to in this pasuk, according to the way of this Maimon. And we start Siman Aleph. Da ki ikei hagolus. You should know that the main reason that Am Yisrael have exiled from Eretz Yisrael and they are now in the diaspora, eino ela b'shvil chisaron emunah. The only reason for it is lack of emunah. Kmo shekosov tavoi tashuri merosh hamana. When you will come back from the golus and you will look and you'll observe and you'll introspect, you'll see, you will understand that you were redeemed only with the schus of the emunah that you had in me while you were in exile. That's what those Tanchunim say, is saying that. And since the Geula, is, for the merit of emunah, so you understand that the exile to begin with is caused by lack of emunah. And the reason why exile comes about due to lack of emunah will be explained in Mitzvah Hashem later on. The emunah pchinas tefillah. What is emunah? What is the manifestation of emunah? Is tefillah. Now, the Rebbe brings proof that they are actually one thing. Kmo shekosov, as it is said, in Melchemes Amalek, in the war against Amalek, when Moshe lifted up his hands, Am Yisrael, were on the ascendancy. And when he put his hand down, Amalek was on the ascendancy. And it says, and his hands were emunah, they were faith, until the setting of the sun. And Onkelos, when in the Targum, in the translation to Aramaic, it says, Prisam betzloi. What does it mean? V'yod of emunah. That Moshe's hands were emunah. He says they were spread in prayer. Prisam betzloi. So you see that emunah and tefillah is one thing. And again, later on, we'll explain the reason for it. That's why Onkelos translates the word emunah to tefillah, because tefillah is emunah. This constitutes nisim, miracles, which is beyond nature. The tefillah is really beyond nature. Why? Because the natural way that the world runs regularly, obliges things to be a certain way. And the tefillah changes the teva. It causes other things to happen. And this is a miracle. Because sometimes, naturally, it befits a person that something shouldn't come to him. Certain things should not happen to him. Because according to his deeds, or according to to the zodiac, and according to the to the mazalos. But when a person davens and asks the Kodesh Baruch Hu that he will receive that thing, and the Kodesh Baruch Hu gives it to him, this is like a change of nature. It doesn't necessarily have to be that that suddenly this snuff box is going to raise up in the air and float in the air. You don't need that. We're talking about like a change of this is kindness. This is a kind of miracle. And this is what the Midrash says. There is what they call supernal miracles, and there is lower miracles. The upper miracles and lower miracles. The upper miracles are miracles which are beyond nature, where nature itself is broken, like there's a portal in nature, and bam, the sea is split, whatever it is. And lower miracles are miracles which are within the teva, within the nature. It's like so. And the tzaddikim and the big tzaddikim through that field, they can make nisim mamish, the upper miracles, which is mamash k'no k'derech hateva. As we saw, Elisha, revive the dead with this tefillah. And this, for a person to be able to affect miracles, to cause miracles with this tefillah, tzarech emunah. You need emunah. What kind of emunah do you need? Sheyamin sheyesh mechadash, that you should believe that there is somebody, a creator, that recreates the world all the time. And he can create whatever he wants, the way he wants, and nobody can stop him. And the bigger your emunah, the more you pray. Right? The stronger your emunah, the more you pray. And the more emunah you have, the more your tefillah works. So you see that through the emunah of a person is zocher to tefillah. And according to tefillah, is zocher to emunah. Up to here for today.